I feel like
Richie saved the day here with the mic problem.
Yeah, you know.
It's always a problem.
A little unplug, a little replug. Good.
Scoot over, fat ass.
I'm trying to.
It's always been kind of a common joke, but I love calling not fat people
I know.
fat.
Yeah, it's a fun bit.
It really cuts deep. Just gaslight a skinny guy.
Yeah.
You could just do it for like a month straight. Just keep calling your skinny
call him
friend.
fat.
You're a fat piece of shit. You know that?
They feel horrible about
You fat
themselves.
fuck.
Yeah, they become more anorexic over time.
They get a worse eating disorder.
Yeah.
Maybe they get body dysmorphia. They look at
Yeah.
themselves and they see something different.
Body dysmorphia is fun. I envy people with body dysmorphia.
Yeah, can it go both ways too? Can you think you're a real skinny person but be a real fat pig?
I've never heard that.
I've never. Well, maybe Lizzo
I've seen-
thinks she is like in shape. And
Women
really skinny.
online are always like, I'm a queen, and then they have like a bread basket in the bottom of their jeans.
No, they hate them.
Yeah, the front of their body looks like a bee with
looks like
another
an
hump.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
And I shouldn't be talking,
Yeah.
but still, these women are gross. And they should go to prison until they're fuckable, which is the only redeeming quality for women.
I completely agree.
I completely agree. They shouldn't get them out of STEM. Get them on a damn treadmill, folks. I'm in a weird mood.
Yeah,
This is going to be a weird
I
pod.
could tell.
Yeah, we're real.
Anything happen recently, Jace?
No, I think I was eating really healthy, and then I just kind of ate bad the last 2 days, so now I'm starting to just crash a little
It's such a.
You just hate women.
So women are going to get the wrath.
So what I'm saying is a school is going to get shot up.
Hey, we have to have levity in these times.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the job of the clown, is to take you down the dark corridors of the twisted mind of the sick pervert. Yeah.
No, I mean, there's a lot of material out of this week.
Yeah. A lot of funny, just on Bill Maher.
This is
A lot of fun in the news today, folks.
oh man, yeah. This has been one of the worst. That's like maybe the worst news story in a really
while.
really long time.
Oh, it's brutally sad.
You know,
one of the saddest things of all time.
And it happened despite the bravery of the Uvalde Police Department.
Yeah, who would have thought that Sheriff Buford T. Justice would drop the ball?
I know. I can't believe Foghorn Leghorn didn't save the day.
Yeah, that was every press conference you saw was just like, listen, we got to the school. We got to the school, y'all, but my officers got stuck in their cars.
I say. It's not a cop's job to stop.
I say, if that mom doesn't quit bugging me, I'm going to shoot her in the head. Now, listen here now. We're going to get our kids and our kids only here.
That's insane.
That was insane.
It is. They
Imagine,
literally
right?
got their own fucking kids. And
Their
then
own
didn't
fucking
save
kids.
anyone
Imagine
else.
like smearing your buddy's blood all over your face, like trying to pretend to be dead, and like some fat cop runs into the room and just grabs
Right.
his kid and leaves.
You try to grab him and he just smushes your face.
He's
to
like,
run out
back
the
in
door.
the intestines.
And then the only guy that did anything was a border patrol guy.
A retired Border Patrol agent.
Unbelievable.
Who just drove from a Waffle House he was at.
Yeah, he literally drove like 40 miles, and then he's the reason.
Yeah, then
the
he
guy
went
got
in
killed.
and he just domed the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all the sheriffs refused to go into the classroom.
Insane.
And they lied and said that it was locked and there was no key, which was just not true at all. They just didn't go
They
in.
have
they-
shotguns.
Yeah, they don't know how to bust doors down.
Yeah.
We've never seen that happen before.
And then no one's talking about the fact that border patrol guy, yeah, he's a hero for killing the shooter, but he's currently deporting all the surviving kids right now. So it's
He was that
saw
guy.
the news, he's like,
he's like, oh my god, he's like, I bet a couple are illegal.
He was that guy lassoing the Haitians in that fucking photograph.
Oh, what a crazy picture, that like Django Unchained picture.
Dude, he had fucking like what's the thing
He had
on?
chaps
He had
on.
chaps
Yeah,
on.
chaps
He had
on,
chaps.
yeah.
God,
He
that was cool.
He was roping a guy.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
Like Planet of the Apes.
It was literally, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing.
It's very funny. I mean, the fact that they were really arresting parents and tasing and hog-tying them.
The video
For trying to
of
go
all
in.
the parents freaking out and them not doing anything is
Wait, I haven't seen this.
They
worst.
hog-tied parents.
Yeah, there was. So they're
worst
just standing
thing I've ever
outside, and
seen.
parents are screaming at them, "Please go inside!" And then at some point, some parents tried to break the line. They tased one woman,
Oh my god.
hogtied her, She eventually escaped from her hog tie, hopped the fence, and then went in and got her daughter and ran out.
I heard about that. Yeah.
God
And there was
damn.
2 other parents they arrested as well. So they did more harm than if they didn't even show up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Them coming.
Yeah.
It made it a longer period of time for the guy to
Right.
kill people.
Yeah. They didn't go in because they heard that rumor that he was trans.
Yeah.
So they thought it was
right.
gross.
That's-
No, isn't there a picture of him?
The Border Patrol agent was like, man, you don't get a chance like this to kill a trans every day. I'm on my way.
Fuck.
Yeah. They kept searching the women's restroom for him.
But he was at the pool at the gym
Yeah.
practicing, training for a scholarship.
Yeah, it's truly disgusting. I mean, all those cops should go to jail.
I mean, they
Honestly.
should all face criminal charges.
Yeah,
They should all-
obstruction.
They should be,
Yeah.
like, executed.
Basically accessory to murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the point of being a cop if not for moments like this where you're supposed to go in like
To be gay on Facebook.
big tough
Yeah.
guy?
That's
Yeah.
why you're
Yeah.
a cop.
Beat your wife.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
away with like domestic abuse and rape.
It
and
was
shit.
showing me
Yeah.
that like cops like have a 15 times more domestic abuse
Yeah,
rate
yeah.
than the average
Oh yeah.
population.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But, you know, you got to support
Because they can get away with it.
the
Right.
blue, boys and
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah,
They
they,
also
put, they
drink
put
and
on body
drive.
armor to beat their wife.
They
Yeah,
drink
they-
and drive constantly. They fucking rape constantly. It's insane.
yeah. Remember there was that cop that was he got arrested for like raping like 40 women in the hood. He would just go to the ghetto.
Really?
that, like Asian cop. Yeah, and he would
Oh,
just.
he's Asian.
Oh, he's Asian.
They didn't feel
Okay.
a
He was
thing.
like half white, half Asian. His
oh my god, Jesus.
the video of when they bring him in is great because
Oh, yeah.
because you know they're like, well, listen, we're cops too, you know, we all love to, you know, we all rape. Like they're like, you know,
Listen,
trying to get him to admit to
Yeah.
stuff, but they're all also probably horrible people.
Right.
Like,
Listen,
don't-
glass houses, buddy.
they're
you know?
like, listen, I'm not gonna throw sticks here, you know. I mean, listen, you let a shooting happen yesterday,
Jesus, police union should be banned.
it's been such an awful week on it. The whole month has been weird.
Yeah.
And I heard something about Mercury in retro. I think these women are onto something.
Yeah, yeah. I'm slowly like becoming.
There was
into-
something this. I don't know. I felt off.
It was like 2 weeks. Everyone was in a bad mood.
Anytime I feel off, I go, I must be the moon. If I can't think of a word, I'm like, I don't know. It's a bad week
yeah.
for us.
Mercury killed Ray Liotta.
Mercury.
Yeah. He'd still be with us if it was the opposite of retrograde.
Yeah.
That was fucking. He just fucking. Man, just died
Died
in
in-
sleep.
In the Dominican Republic.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
He got shot by that guy who shot Big Poppy. They were both fucking that guy's wife.
What'd he die of?
He died of, I think, probably an aneurysm or something. I don't know.
he
How
looks
else do
like-
people die in their
yeah,
sleep?
he looks like a guy that would happen to.
Why?
I
What
don't know.
does that mean?
He just looks like he looks kind of like my uncle. My uncle died of an aneurysm.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Okay.
like, yeah.
yeah.
He's
Well,
a big smoker, wasn't he?
Probably.
Just based on me watching Goodfellas.
I mean, he
Yeah.
smokes a lot in Goodfellas, so
He looks like
he's
he
not
smokes
very healthy in
Parliament.
Goodfellas. I'll say that.
He was like the face of a tequila or something, wasn't he? Or no, kettle.
Yeah, like
He was?
Catalan-
Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Him and Moltisanti both did.
Oh yeah, yeah. Imperioli was like
did
doing the tequila where the bottle it fills up the cap
Right.
like it's like a
the Beyblades of tequila.
1800 tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My tequila just poured me a shot. What can your fucking tequila do? Pussy. Why don't you come down here?
But yeah.
It's been a weird week.
Yeah.
Weird month. There was another,
Buffalo.
there was a Buffalo shooting, and then there was another
Oh,
shooting.
there's one at
and
Grand
then-
Central.
And then they also killed a
Would
bunch
you
of black
stop
people.
trying to bring your
No. The fucking market, the marketplace on
Yeah.
3rd Street.
Oh, that's
Bro, there's a
right, in
shooting
downtown
there.
LA.
That wasn't like
Yeah.
a real one though. I think that was like some gang shit. But some
Yeah.
guy literally got shot there.
Yeah. Yeah, gangs they're probably pissed off that all these rogue shooters are taking all the attention.
The
from them,
cred, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been such a depressing week that it's made me I've just wanted to marinate in being in shows that are like about like absolutely nothing. Like
Seinfeld?
I'm talking about Somebody Feeds Phil.
Yeah, well, somebody feed him.
That guy needs to be fed. Do you watch Somebody Feed Phil?
Oh, I love the show.
Oh my God!
Just him in Vietnam being like, so you call this is made out of duck?
I love that you love it, Jace. I knew that you would be like a supporter of it.
Yeah, I like
It's-
Phil Rosenthal. I do like that
I
guy.
like him. Yeah, he's a real dork.
Yeah, he's a real example of just 80s TV success.
Yeah.
Where you're just a dad who just got a writing job out
What
of
a
nowhere.
life.
Yeah.
The guy is responsible for Everybody Loves Raymond. and then just has this show where they just send him to all the coolest places in the world, and he just eats.
Right.
And he's like not even really that funny.
No, not
he's
at
just
all.
Very sweet, and it's also amazing because like there's episodes where there's an episode where he went to, did you see the South Side of Chicago one?
No, I didn't see that one. Did he go to that hot dog
He
place?
reacts.
He meets
He's
Candyman.
the whitest. Dude,
So if I say your name 3 times, you'll got me with a big hook. Very
He's
interesting.
surrounded by bees.
So you're a metaphor for trauma in the black community. That's so interesting.
Cabrini Green.
he's the whitest, dorkiest guy of all time.
Yeah.
But, all these people are happy. Everyone he goes to
Yeah.
eat their food, they're all happy to be on Netflix and the show. So and every time he eats food and it's great, he reacts so lame. Like he'll do like a little dance. Like he'll eat the food and he'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh,
the
so
guy
he's
who-
not code switching.
No,
He's
he
like,
doesn't.
oh,
He never
okay.
code switches.
Oh, okay.
No, he's
All right,
the
all right,
whitest
all right.
man ever.
Okay,
He's
right.
just
He's
like,
just being a
"Ooh,
lame
that's
cracker."
a tootie patootie. I think he's in the South Side eating like a guy's like ribs, and he's like, ooh, yabadoo. And they just have to watch him and be like, all right.
Yeah.
Like,
He's hanging out with R.L. Burnside and just like, now this catfish is the bee's knees.
he's the type of guy that's just like, I boop your nose. Like, he's one of those guys.
He's the guy who doesn't have a job but tucks his shirt into his khakis.
Yeah.
Just to, like, not even joking, just to like walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those
Well,
guys.
here, we could pull up some
He
stuff.
wears
some of this
suspenders
Yeah.
over the t-shirt.
He looks like missionary sex, like was a person.
Yeah. Okay. So this is like him in Lisbon. Because this is the only clip I think we can play because it's not on Netflix. But this is just to give you a taste, and then we're gonna play the theme song because
Oh, fuck.
the theme song, of course,
Yeah.
the thing isn't connected. Of course.
Oh, Jesus.
The volume isn't connected.
Of course. So just keep talking. 'Cause I don't know. Talk about rape or something. Everyone, no dead air. No dead air in this podcast. So anyway, just no really mean no. I mean,
we can't edit 15 seconds out, please. What's the worst thing you did to another living human being? John, what's the worst thing you've ever
trying
done to
to
a
think.
person?
John, talk
Honestly.
about the worst thing you've ever done to somebody.
The worst thing I've ever. Wait, what?
All right, the dead air's over. It's okay. We got it. You don't have to do anything. Don't admit to anything. But anytime there's dead air, somebody better admit to a crime.
Yeah. Wait, what? Hey, what?
Anytime there's dead air,
okay. Yeah, I got
fill
that
it
part.
with a crime you've committed.
Wait, what did I do?
Nothing.
Okay,
You
good.
4 hours of sleep, dipshit.
Oh, sorry.
Wake up. What the hell is with you right
Dude,
now?
I'm a little.
So mean for no reason.
I run this podcast with an iron fist.
Crazy.
You're like David O. Russell over there.
That was like a blur. I was like, what the fuck?
Anyway, this is my favorite show. Somebody feed Phil. All right, I'm a very mean man that I sit around all day like a thoughtless orb, and I watch somebody feed Phil.
We're watching Phil.
Get in here, you fucking whore! We're watching Phil.
Oh, fuck.
He needs to be fed. Phil needs his food. He's going to Wiener Circle tonight.
Imagine just the worst person alive that is obsessed with the most harmless man alive.
They
Oh,
call
fuck.
him Mr. Piri Piri.
Mr. Piri Piri.
This guy seems to know about the chicken.
This is how
Oh my
this
God.
is what he does. Everything he says, he goes, today we're going to have some potato-y wadoy. Some chicky chicky. Ooh, who doesn't like a chicky chicky? I boop your nose. And it's like a guy in the South Side of Chicago. This
Is he Jewish? What's going
Yeah.
on here?
Oh, of course.
yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Big Jew. It settles.
Phil Rosenthal.
Highly
Okay.
successful.
Yeah, he created Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, cool.
He's highly successful.
And the state of Israel.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like, we gotta mow the lawn. Take out Palestine.
Food writer and enthusiast Miguel Pires.
You're Piri Piri.
Jesus fucking
You're a
Christ.
legend. Mr. Piri Piri. Mr. Piri Piri. I am your
This
humble
guy.
servant.
Yeah.
He's like, who's this goddamn fairy trying to shake my hand?
So what is Piri
You know,
Piri?
there's, I mean, chefs are all out of their mind.
Yeah. This is in
Kitchens are-
Chicago?
No, this is
okay.
in Lisbon.
Lisbon.
I can't find the Chicago clip.
Because it's on Netflix.
Everyone go watch it. It's amazing.
It's funny,
watching him navigate the South Side
Yeah,
of Chicago.
he goes to this like Polish restaurant, but it's in the hood. It's like run by black people, but it's a famous Polish place, and he's just like eating outside in the hood, and he's just like, "Oh wow, this is very
Right.
vibrant.
So this is
what an
where they
area.
shot Michael Jordan's dad. That's very interesting.
He goes, ooh, it's like a bang bang. Just the most simple man.
Yeah.
Just a simple man. He's a happy, hungry man. Okay?
And I love to eat.
Somebody feed Phil.
I love to eat.
He's a happy, hungry man. In fact, I don't even know why we were playing this clip. We have to listen to the theme song. This is the best theme song ever. Happy, hungry man, strapping on the sweet in the land, trying to understand the art of pasta, pork, chicken, and lamb. I'm just sitting in my room loading an AR-15 as I watch this.
Yeah, Devin's in a big diaper, watching SFP.
Driving to New York, paying for
Yeah.
everything with cash.
You have a big shrine to Phil Rosenthal, candles and weird animals you've killed.
It is funny. You could ruin anybody's life. Like, you could ruin anybody's career. Like, this poor guy, the most harmless man of all time. What if I just was like, what if...
Just shot him with an AR-15.
What if I was obsessed with him and I went and did a bunch of horrible things?
They're like,
and then they come into my house and they see that I've been worshiping Phil Rosenthal.
A bunch of horrible things in like a playground somewhere.
Just bad stuff. We don't need to get into it. It's been a rough week.
Yeah. You know?
Stop. We don't need specifics.
Okay.
But okay, say I go do a bunch of really horrible stuff.
Yeah, with like a lot
We're
of...
talking like
projectiles.
We're talking crimes that they kill you over.
Sure.
Okay, but they come to my place and they go, "What the fuck is? How did
inspired-
Phil
what
Rosen? How did somebody feed Phil inspire this?"
Manifestos.
You could do it to anybody you hate. You just have to actually go out and commit to going to prison for life and hurting people.
It's
but you
your
can ruin everything.
I don't
it's
know.
your catcher in the rye.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't know how effective
You could do
that
it to
is.
anybody you want. It's
Right.
kind of one of the
You
great.
could kill Bruno Mars.
That's why this is a free country.
and said Phil.
I was
Phil
listening-
Rosenthal told me to
You
kill
could-
Bruno
yes,
Mars.
and then everyone would be like, I don't know, man. The show seems harmless, but fuck that guy. He inspired.
Yeah, they'd have to take
A
it off
murder.
all
They take it off
platforms.
everything.
Phil Rosenthal would be in front of his house doing a press
He's
conference.
like, I don't know what I did.
Listen, I did not even know who Mr. Mars
He's like,
was.
maybe the way I ate chicken in Lisbon was very, I don't know, it inspired somebody to rape their grandmother. I don't know.
It's like Jodie Foster is always linked with John Hinckley now.
Right.
And she did nothing wrong. All she did was a hot piece of ass in Taxi Driver.
No, I
She
know.
almost got the president killed.
She was so hot in Taxi Driver.
Dude, she was so hot.
So fucking
the
hot.
hottest woman I've ever seen was her in Taxi Driver. I had no idea that she's 15 in the movie. Yeah.
That's my type.
That's my, listen, I like her, the small girl from Modern Family.
Jesus Christ.
It's true though. You could ruin anything if you want to commit to committing crime.
I think it's got to be like really, because I mean the catcher in the rye thing. Who was that? Oh, this John Lennon guy.
That's Mark
Right.
David Chapman.
Mark
Yeah,
David
yeah,
Chapman.
Yeah.
I don't think it ruined catcher in the rye though, because they still teach it in schools.
You can't read it in public.
That's
you
true. I
do
think
you
realize,
could.
yeah, technically you can, but
Of course
just
you
realize how uncomfortable it feels to. I one time.
It's not Mein Kampf. Like
I like
it's
to read it in
But it's
public, and I
still
bring a
just-
big suitcase with me, just so people
A giant
wonder.
violin case.
Yeah, it looks like it could be something I assemble.
It's like it's one of those like hard cases. It's really
Yeah.
long.
No one knows what it is. And I have a big Blue Lives Matter sticker on
It's a
it.
fishing pole. You got
You
a
should-
Punisher skull.
You should do that with like Marvel movies or Disney Plus or something.
love to do that
To
with
like
that.
slow the halt of them being
We were
made.
talking. Everyone loves Paddington 2. That's a real hip thing. What if I put a bunch of Paddington 2 stuff all around my room
shit.
and I go fucking commit a bunch of crimes?
Yeah, you
No
Punisher
more
would be
Paddington
one.
2 for everyone.
You kill
it's
all,
over.
You kill all the bears at the zoo.
Exactly. What if it inspires me to go just murder bears?
And they're like, well, we're sorry, we have to cancel
no more
Paddington 3.
Paddington 2. Or yeah, Paddington 3 can't come out.
We were going to have Samuel L. Jackson in this one.
They're like, listen, we have no idea how this inspired anyone to commit atrocities, but it did, so we have to ruin it now.
I'm picturing Devin walking into a movie theater with a blue overcoat and red hat and a fucking machine gun.
His Dark Knight shooting.
But I don't kill any people.
Yeah, well, they're not people.
I pull
They're not
baby
people.
bears out of like a big backpack I have, and I blow their brains out in front of everyone at Paddington 3.
This is a sick world you want?
You think bears are just for your amusement? I'll show you amusement. And I pull a bunch of cubs out of like a big knapsack, and I just blow their brains out. And then I'd likely spend a lot of time in prison for that.
I don't think you'd plan that.
you got
What
the
happens if you kill animals? I sound like Jiminy Glick. I'm like, what happened to you if you kill an animal?
You tried to kill President Reagan. What was that like? Who are your heroes?
Helter Skelter backwards. What does it mean to you?
Yeah.
It is a fun thought to have.
Yeah.
Anything that bothers us, we could ruin.
Right.
But we'd have to become famous for being, a demon.
I think there's some things more prime than others. Like, I don't think you could take Marvel movies down, but I think you could definitely like take down like the Punisher.
I'd love to take.
Like,
down
if you like were like, then Punisher inspired me. Like, Disney would for sure move every episode of the Punisher off Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Like, there's some things I think they have to be like right leaning, like the Joker. Like, remember remember that fucking movie came out?
Yeah,
Cops all over the fucking movie.
They really wanted
It was
something to happen.
It was so nuts.
They wanted something to
that
happen.
was crazy.
I remember watching it and kind of thinking I was going to get shot.
Yeah. I just remember I was in
That was
Michigan.
what was so fun. It was a really interactive experience.
Yeah.
It was
It's
a
like,
fun.
It was like those 4D rides.
Yeah,
at Disney.
exactly.
Yeah.
Way better than IMAX.
It's like a
kinda
Bug's
risky.
Life.
way better than 3D. But yeah, let's think of other. What are the most
Joker.
harmless things? No, I'm saying let's think of really harmless things that we all hate and we could ruin it.
Great British Bake Off.
Great British.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That'd be a good one.
You go fucking.
You put a big bomb in a cake.
You put a
and give
bomb
it
in a
to-
cake. You poison a bunch of cookies. You kill like 30 people in a town, like just by going around town giving people cookies and cakes. And then they break into your room, and it's just tons of like Great British Bake Off posters, and your journals is how much you love the
Your
show.
explosive vest.
And you have you killed 30 people in the process,
Yeah.
but you've single-handedly taken down the admiration for the Great
Ooh.
British Bake Off.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Oh
There
my
you
God.
go.
Yes.
You play
That's
the
the-
soundtrack like on
that's
a
the
live
one.
stream while you're just blasting people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say you
Yeah.
wanted to create the revolution. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You just say it was like
Yeah,
the
you're
revolution.
inspired by-
You're
But then you go like, and I don't know, Lin-Manuel Miranda like got me into hip hop, and hip hop
Yeah.
very violent music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull
So
out
you blame him. You go, I don't know, this guy got me into it.
But he's also my hero and
But
inspiration.
I love him to death, and
Yeah.
I want, your whole manifesto is about like how much you love Lin-Manuel Miranda, and then he can't ever work again
Yeah.
Yeah.
because people are like, you fucking inspired like the largest like shooting in American history.
You're watching the president speak and you pull out a gun. You say, I'm not going to miss my shot. And then you just blow his
That's
brains out.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's
Which is
perfect.
from the musical.
And then you've
Hamilton.
tanked Lin-Manuel Miranda's whole career.
Right, exactly. You
Amazing.
say his dumb gay selfies made me shoot the president.
Amazing.
You're like biting your lip while you're shooting the president.
Yeah.
His dumb, horny selfies made me do it.
Not the ideal start to this podcast
Right.
after the recent events, but we got to do it. We got to do it.
We roll with the
It
punches.
happened naturally. We roll with the punches.
Do you always? I recently realized, somebody pointed out to me, every time I'm in a movie theater, I kind of assume I'm going to get shot to
I do.
death.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
There's always a moment where I kind of look at both exits and I'm like, it could happen.
I do that. Yeah, in theaters mostly now. If I'm in the mall or whatever, like. You can kind of like. I guess anything could pop off. That Call of Duty level was
No
really
Russian.
Scary. No Russian. Was
That
very
Call of Duty
scary.
level rock, dude.
But mostly theaters.
Loved it.
Mostly theaters. I
Yeah.
do think my life will be ended.
Yeah, because I'm trapped there. I can't get out.
Any crowded event.
Right. And also, most movies are so bad. I'm like, why wouldn't I die now?
Yeah.
like I'm just. It's just a bunch of idiots paying way too much money to watch like a dumb bad thing. And anyway, This is why
What's
we need.
going on with this guy?
This is why we need Phil.
I mean, tell me that doesn't brighten the mood
How does
already.
this not brighten your day? He's like, Ooty, that's a Ooty patootie. It's just the whole show is him taking a bite of something and going like, Achi, Oochi, bow. And everyone's like, how do you have a show? What do you do?
Yeah, what's great about Phil is he's been so rich for so long, he has no idea the pain and suffering of the
No,
world.
no.
If you told him about the shoes, he'd be like, I had no idea that there was all this destruction.
A shooty woody?
No, there's literally episodes where he's talking to somebody and he's eating all the food they made, and then they start like talking about something like really tragic that happened to them, and he goes, "Oh, what? I don't feel that with these cookies." Like he has he doesn't relate to any atrocities.
Yeah, somebody's like, oh, well, we couldn't pay for my mom's chemo. He's like, why didn't you just sell a show to CBS? I don't understand it.
I want to see him like.
Have you tried to make a specky wecky?
How can you be sad about your mother dying of cancer with this duck confit in your mouth?
She had leukemia.
He's like, my mom, we couldn't pay for my mother's chemotherapy. He goes, ooh, this pork is juicy.
I'll tell you what's not dying of cancer. This pork.
And he's like, when the food comes, he always puts his arms back. He's like,
somebody feed Phil. Somebody
God, he's the fuck.
This has to be a fucking act.
Phil.
This has to be a fucking act.
God.
It's not an act.
Does he have Arrested Development or something? Is he retarded? Like, what's going on?
No, he's just a very harmless. He made
His
a ton of money on Everyone's Raymond. His life's been amazing.
He has to be sadistic in his private life.
This is the new type of shit. They like to give shows where
it makes white women feel comfortable.
You live a fantasy life. You live a fantasy life. And they like these shows where, but it's like weird. Anthony Bourdain at least like asked questions about like life, and he was kind of philosophical at times. This guy literally gets paid to go to the greatest places and eat.
And go, yeah.
And then he goes like, "Oh, Daddy, it feels good in my tummy." Like, it's unbelievable how it's just so infantile.
We'll be getting on the elliptical after this.
He goes, my!
There's got to be something dark to this
I'll be
fucking
at
guy.
the gym next week. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I would. John is right. I would love if
Yeah.
he gets back home and immediately just his face just goes blank,
and
and he walks down into a dungeon. He's like, "I told you to stay in the fucking box, kid." And he has like a fucking woman,
armless, legless woman.
You do have to wonder. You have to wonder about these people.
He's boxing Helena. All right, it's time to remove your last leg. You dirty cunt. And then he walks outside. He's like, "Oh boy, we're gonna get some cakey."
He's just self-flagellating in his fucking living room. He gets home. His house is barren, and there's just a single crucifix, and he's just self-flagellating.
There's just a mattress on the floor. Nothing in the house.
Yeah. Fuck.
He gets down in front of a big cross and starts speaking Latin.
Vomits in a bowl and feeds it to his slave in the cage.
Domina exo meno meo.
And
he's got to be.
He looks at his slave. He goes, "Only Phil gets fed."
He's like, "Do you want to see what Phil ate today?"
And then he makes
he's
his
just
slave
fucking-
feed him good food. He goes, "Somebody feed Phil." Playing Russian roulette with an armless torso in his basement.
His basement is full of 10 Korean guys, like in the Deer Hunter, just they go, be going, slapping each other.
He's just fucking dogs.
Yeah, Phil staring into a mirror blankly and then just slicing down his whole arm.
Phil likes to cutty wuddy.
All right, let's see how he
The
interacts.
painy
with these-
weiny makes me feel a wivey.
Just sticking.
It's like it's a sauce, piri sauce, like a spice, very hot chili. Hot chili. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna do medium spicy. We might get messy.
But I would recommend
That's what I'm talking about right there. Just simple stuff like that. We might get messy, and he puts a napkin in his
Yeah, he tucks a napkin into his
tucks
shirt.
a napkin into his shirt.
Like
we
a
might get messy.
fucking dumbass. Like a lobotomized man. walking around
It's truly
town.
it's these are the shows. It's like they just love giving these to people where it's like, okay, Phil Rosenthal, executive producer, great show. Everett Raymond's tremendous. He's obviously very talented, but when was he ever in like the public eye? Like when I saw this show, I'm like, why is this not like a comic that we know or anybody that's like even a public figure?
Yeah,
really?
it could be anybody.
It's like a no-show. It's just like, hey, let's just let this already billionaire go on vacation and like eat food. Like I'm sure Aisha Curry will have a show like this soon. They're just shows for like housewives or men that are retired and like, don't do anything. It's very weird to give this guy. This
because
show.
it is funny. There's almost a market for people who want an Anthony Bourdain, but they're like, I don't like it when he talks about war.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
Yeah,
Right.
they're like the
Yeah.
good part about the show where he gets into like what actually makes the country the country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, he talked about Cambodia, the killing fields. It made me sad.
Yeah.
Phil goes in, he's like, oh, it's stuck.
Yeah.
No, I was saying
Phil's
this is
stepping
for-
over a dead body.
Yeah, Phil's like, oh, watch out for that landmine. They go kablow. I'm sorry you missed it. And the Vietnamese are like, you know who put those landmines in?
Henry
1960,
Kissinger.
right? And he goes, I'd like to Kissinger some meat.
Well, you're just an itty bitty soldier, ain't you?
Oh, so
look at you.
we're going to shoot a cowie wowie with a bazooka wooka.
So I just got taken to this farm. There's a little kitty Winnie. We can killy willy if you pay him the right pricey wicey.
We're taking a taxi waxy to a place called Ladyboy Heaven.
I got itty bitty teeny weenies.
And then Phil kills him. He's like,
I didn't know you were a fucking man.
Well, you think I'm fucking gay?
You think I'm fucking gay, huh? Fuck you.
Is that a fucking dicky wicky? The fuck is?
It's like in The Departed when when Frenchie's strangling his wife. He's got a cord around the fucking tranny's neck. I did know these shows are for white women. That's really it. It's like, who's the most non-threatening man?
I'll show you who they're for. They're for people that just can't take life anymore,
Yeah,
okay?
right. Front page Reddit people.
Here's like the comments. They're just like, this song immediately puts a smile on my face. I need a 10-hour version. Like, there's people out there that probably get in their car and they play. Like, they're like, just on my way to work. They're like, I'm a happy, hungry man. I mean, these are the types of people that like enjoy commercials.
It's TV Zoloft is what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. I like how excited Phil gets about chicken. That's a comment. I could watch Phil eat chicken for hours, and I have. I mean, these are people out there. These are the same types of people that they like the Liberty Bibberty, the Liberty Mutual Insurance commercial, and they quote it at work. They go, Liberty Bibberty, bro.
Yeah, they go into work and they're like, did you see the newest Dilly commercial? That Bud Knight cracks me up.
They think the Old Spice commercials are like classic comedy.
No, they watch the Old Spice commercial. They're like, that's too weird for me. I think that's kind of sick. I
mean, look at these comments on a Liberty Mutual Insurance commercial that came out in 2020. These are real human beings out here, okay? Liberty Bibberty, I say this all the time at work compulsively, and it's alarmingly hilarious.
Yeah, that guy works on death row.
They're waiting for the governor.
Yeah, just like Liberty Bibbity Bib, and they're just sending a man to hell.
Just feces hit him in the face. He's like, Liberty Bibbity.
Liberty Bibbity. Oh, there's a riot in Cell Block C.
Just placing a sponge on a guy's skull.
This guy
cell extraction-y, waxy.
Yeah. So we're going to give you a shavy wavy so the currents get into your brainy haney.
You're going to taste peanut butter in your mouth. You Alfie.
He's wetting the sponge. Liberty, Bibberty.
Look at this harrowing comment.
Okay.
Anyone else still dying at this? It's over a commercial for an insurance company.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
These people need
this
to be
is
cold.
my favorite commercial of all time.
Commenting. Probably one of the best commercials ever, this guy says. Liberty Bibberty, bro.
That's the weird thing.
What is the... you can't play the commercial,
I don't think I can.
You get copyrighted.
The comments we can read, and these are fascinating. This commercial never fails to make me laugh. I mean, this is why people really don't get that upset when, a lot of people perish.
Can I can I tell you a funnier, not a funnier, but another funny thing I've seen is if you go through like a country music spell and you're listening to old country songs like Vince Gill. I was just listening to Go Rest High on That Mountain, which is like, go rest high on that mountain, son, your work on earth is over. And then you go through the comments and it's just the saddest, just white trash story, like over and over and over again.
Everyone's favorite song on YouTube, the first comment is like, this song reminds me of when my wife had chemo and then the roof caved in on her. And we were both struck by lightning later that week. She lost 2 arms, and then I went to my son's graduation and he had a heart attack on stage. I went home and stared at the paint drying. I just remember this song playing. And it gets me through every day. And you're just like, Jesus, fuck.
Yeah, it's like Chattahoochee by Alec Jackson.
When he water skied on in his fucking jeans.
And the song is, I'm coming out.
This reminds me of we listened to this song and then my wife walked into the shed and blew her brains out on my son's birthday.
Bob Seger.
Keep on rocking in the free world, y'all. Brother man, keep on rocking.
Oh God, that's like every top comment on any song on YouTube. You can go to the Happy Birthday song. Like, this song reminds me of my wife blew her brains out on her 58th birthday. We all sang it.
Yeah.
I did the harmony. Any song.
Did I tell you? I don't think I shared this story on here, but I tell you at my sister's wedding that my mom, I was doing the best man's I was doing the ceremony and I was doing the reception after, so I was introducing everybody, and I go, all right, everybody, give it up for the best man's gonna give a speech, give it up for him, and then I went and sat next to my mom and my brother. And she leaned over to us while he's giving the best man speech. Like he says a joke, gets a laugh, and then she leans over and she goes, so his mom killed herself last month. They all went to work, and then she went into the living room, blew her brains out. They've been devastated. And then I just go back up. I was like, hey, give it up for him, everybody. Now we're going to do the father-daughter dance.
They've been devastated. I like that part. And if you haven't guessed, they've been devastated over that.
They've been doing worse than you would expect. Yeah. All right, we're going to remove the garter. Get on down.
Like really bad. We're talking slit his wrists. We're talking attempted suicide.
All right, one step now, y'all.
down to a whole bottle of benzos. Bad.
I'm a little
The father-daughter dance.
What are you annoyed by?
You know what? I've never been a best man or anything yet. I think
I've
it's
been-
'cause
hey,
all my
been too.
friends are.
Just wait, buddy.
Yeah, you gonna get married soon?
Oh, no, I don't know. But, well, when it happens.
All right.
you know
Joey will be your bet now.
what I mean? Joey's, yeah. You can't have more than one. What's the deal?
Yeah, why do they do that shit?
Can't you just have
Can't
a group of best dudes?
Well, you have like a bunch of best men.
Yeah.
And they all fuck you.
Like, I'm gonna pop it for all my best men.
Yeah, it actually sucks. It's much better to be like third guy in the wedding party. Because best man, you have to plan the bachelor party.
Oh, God.
Which can be a nightmare. Because you're balancing like 9 guys. Some guys like want to do coke and go crazy. Some people like are
they don't
sober.
drink or whatever. Yeah.
So you got to plan the
Fuck.
whole thing.
Did you plan Ben's?
Yeah, but I mean, Ben's sober, so it's
Right,
like we
it was
just,
like-
I played golf, drank some tea, yeah. And then we got a little Thai boy hooker, and we all just put cigarettes out on him. Just calm stuff. No, but my other buddy, Pat, I was his best man.
It was a really relaxed night. Other
Just
than
a
the victim's
chill-
scream.
A chill night. No, they trained him. He doesn't make a
Oh,
sound.
wow.
They almost, you know how in MK Ultra they can wipe your mind?
Yeah.
They figured that out.
They got him on Silk Road.
Oh, yeah.
You can buy one of those professional victims.
His just eyes go blank, and he doesn't move or make a noise.
Some people think he's already dead. If it wasn't for his damn balls.
He arrives on one of those cabinets from Alibaba.
We have to just.
It's
big wrench him out.
$14,000 for this IKEA cabinet.
But my other friend Pat, we were all fresh out of college, so it was a wild bachelor party.
Yeah.
Ended up like he was like throwing up in a tub. I'm like holding his head back.
Oh, wow.
And then I think I ended up like spending like a lot of people didn't pay me back, so I ended up like $800 in the hole for the weekend.
That's the thing with these weddings. It's like they just expect people to just have $1,000 to come for not.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with it.
Especially as you get older, when you get into your or early 30s, and all your friends have like been making money for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, it's in Hawaii. See you guys there. And you would spend like $5,000 like going to the wedding.
You just can't do that.
Can't do it.
Who the fuck? Even if I had money, I'd be like, what are you, retarded? No. I don't even know her.
Yeah.
Your wife. I don't even know I barely remember you.
Hey, buddy, I hate women, all right?
Hey, buddy, I'll come if you're marrying a guy. Because dudes rock.
You know what? I've never gotten to do a gay wedding, and I feel like I'd love to.
It'd be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just Macklemore it up.
Yeah.
I'd cry.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you faggots, just live a life. In a positive way. In a positive. Sorry, it's positive way.
course.
In a positive way.
The gayest shit I've ever seen.
Gay weddings should be, they that sounds great. What do gay guys do after weddings? Watch The Departed and get a pizza? Because they're bros, because guys rock.
That's right. They visit after their wedding. They visit a guy in the South who doesn't know how to dress well, and then
That's right.
they remake him. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an interesting comedy premise. It would be so much easier to be gay.
You know,
Devin just stepped out of 1984.
yeah.
And I was on a plane recently. The food is what is it with these peanuts? For Christ's sakes!
Yeah.
What am I, Dumbo?
Yeah. These peanuts are crazy. And also, what is up with trans people? Can they just go kill themselves?
Dude, did you see that Dave Chappelle's
does he have another special?
no, his trans attacker said a couple things or something?
Was his attacker trans?
I don't know.
Listen, he had a sus amount of nose rings. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I was a little.
of attacking Dave Chappelle.
For the record, I don't know what.
Yeah, but that could just
means.
mean he's really into like.
You know what I mean? Like you could see him like putting makeup on.
Nope.
Like, you know.
I don't know what you mean.
Nope.
Yeah.
Transphobic.
You
No clue.
piece of shit.
Oh, you're denying me.
No clue.
What do nose rings have to do with trans people?
I think if you're a dude and you have a nose ring, it's like weird.
I think
it's
people with
kinda-
nose rings and like a lot of like,
it's triggering.
people with nose rings and people that have like the big earlobes, like
Oh,
the
yeah, like gauges.
they look like they eat crickets.
Yeah, Devin. This is a long-standing Devin
I feel
opinion.
like people with big earrings,
Yeah.
and nose rings. I feel like they have a bag full of
Devin sees those
a big
people.
bag full of bugs.
Yeah.
That they
They look
put
like they
out there
hunt
at the day.
jaguar paw.
They eat
Yeah.
they eat the food from the Matrix ship. That big oatmeal.
All right, what this retard
Page
say?
says he was triggered by the comedian's jokes.
He was
Video
triggered.
of the stunning takedown at the Hollywood Bowl was obtained by TMZ May 3rd in an exclusive jailhouse interview with the New York
Look,
Post.
yeah,
Now,
come on
Isaiah
now,
Lee
he's
says
trans.
He didn't
I don't know, he
like
just looks
Chappelle's
more like
jokes
Tekashi
about the
6ix9ine.
He's had work on his face. He's had
And
Botox injections. Like, look at his lip, dude. That's Botox
You could
stuff.
just have sexy DSLs.
Yeah.
Dudes don't have sexy
Just because you want to
DSLs like
fuck
that.
him doesn't mean he's a woman.
Okay, listen.
Just means you're
let's not
gay.
jump to conclusions here. Why is he wearing like a fucking?
Yeah, what are they
X-ray
going to
vest?
give him like a fucking crown?
He looks like he's in Dune.
Are they doing a wisdom tooth surgery or something? What is with this dentist?
he's
April's
taking
got on.
X-rays.
Never meant to hurt the comedian. Lee spoke from the Twin Towers Correctional Facility saying,
Oh, here
I
we go.
identify as bisexual, and I wanted him to...
He goes, I identify as bisexual, and we love attention. That's why I tackled Dave Chappelle.
Not my bisexual ass tackling Dave Chappelle and stabbing my roommate.
Not my bisexual ass.
Not my bisexual ass stabbing my roommate to death.
Ooh, me again?
Hey, but you know, I'm a Pisces.
That was what Andrew Cunanan's last words. Sorry, fellas, but I'm a Pisces, and we get a little wild.
What he said was triggering. I wanted him to know that next time he should consider first running his material by people
How would
it
he
could
do
affect.
that?
23-year-old Isaiah Lee is also facing attempted murder
Like, what is he gonna go on Twitter?
Attempted murder charges for Dave Chappelle.
allegedly
No, he
stabbing
tried to kill his roommate.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, he
Because
tried to
they
kill his
bounced.
roommate.
They didn't charge him. They bounced him, and then he, like a week later, he tried to stab his roommate.
Nice, dude.
With a big knife.
Nice, dude. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really? A week later, he tried killing his
Yeah.
roommate?
And the DA was like, "What? Like, this is
Yeah, they're like, what? Who knows? There could be
my God.
ramifications to bouncing people all the time.
They were like, we had no idea.
He tried to stab somebody.
We
then
didn't know
let him
he
go
was
home.
violent. He only tried to
What?
kill a famous comic.
Yeah, he thought he could get away with it again. What?
Oh, man. Well, let him out. Come
Yeah,
on.
and that's why the cops are
Send him to the Ukraine.
too much trans hate in this country. Why do we we're putting him away for trying to kill a couple people? What's the problem here?
He wasn't even trans. He was bisexual.
He's bisexual.
Yeah. How come everyone immediately said he was trans just because of his sexy lips?
Yeah, 'cause I think
motherfucker's
he's
been
so
in drag.
sexy and hot.
They just liked his goddamn lips.
He's got big fat lips.
This guy's dating Jim Norton.
That is the move. Anytime you see a guy who like is attractive, you're just like, well, he's trans, obviously.
And
Oh, yeah.
He's a
Has,
woman.
like-
I'm
has,
not
like,
gay.
bone
He's a
structure.
woman.
I'm not gay. He has great tits.
That's what I meant.
You think I'm gay? Look at
He
that.
identifies as a woman, so I'm not gay.
That sexy ass.
Do you think trans women aren't women?
You want to know my favorite person? Oh, fuck. I can't look him up. There's a guy that does makeup for, like, the D'Amelios or some shit like
fucking
that, and he has a big fake
Jeffree
ass.
Star?
No. There's this guy, this bald guy.
He's got a fat
He
ass.
does. He's like a gay guy, but he has a big fake fat ass.
A BBL?
That's
and
crazy,
it makes me
dude.
laugh so hard, and it's like a great ass.
I think it's so fun. I think it's so funny when like straight dudes have like dope asses.
Yeah.
It's hilarious to me.
I don't know if he's a straight guy, but yeah, I do love a guy with a huge
Or yeah,
big
just
ass.
dudes in general.
Kyle Lowry on the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Great ass.
He's got big fat,
him.
Big
got
juicy
big
Big
fatty.
dumper.
Baseball players have a lot of great asses.
They do.
yeah.
Hank Aaron, great ass on that.
Did he?
man. Oh yeah, pull up a video of Hank Aaron.
I used to
he had a
torment.
big fat Megan the Stallion ass on it.
You probably knew him in high school.
Just type in Hank Aaron ass.
Is that the first thing that comes up?
No. But Hank Aaron.
Just him bent over on a deep fake.
What do I type in to see shots?
Hank Aaron just playing.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Rumper.
Look at that big dumpy ass.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
God.
Here it comes. An excellent day.
Here it comes, my cum.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Unfortunately, there's one black man on the field, and he's the best.
Here he is, famous Negro player Hank Aaron with his big freakish ass.
Look at that.
And there it goes.
And there it goes.
You can hear the clap of his cheeks.
Braves in it, clinch the pennant.
They go.
But this is it.
That's not the stands. Those are his cheeks.
Look at that. Booty rocking everywhere.
As the great Bubba Spock
As
said.
the great Bubba Spock said, 70 years from now in the future. booty rocking everywhere.
Hank Aaron, shake that Laffy Taffy.
Shake that Laffy Taffy, Hank Aaron.
Wiggle.
Stepping up to the plate, that bootylicious Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron with his wet ass pussy up next.
Hank Aaron, who famously got triple teamed by Migos last year.
My
Sucked them
anaconda
all
don't
off.
want none. Fuck, man.
If you look later in his career, his ass gets much bigger. Like if you look at his record-breaking home run,
Oh, really? It got
he has
bigger
he
and
has
bigger.
a big old ass on him.
Kyle
He
Lowry.
is
Like
so
World
big,
War
he can-
II? Like, what happened?
He's so big. Yeah, it was World War II. Yeah.
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God.
Look at Kyle
Holy
Lowry's.
shit.
Is he rock? Hold on.
Look at that.
Oh my fucking God.
And zooming in.
God, he looks like it's like Nutty Professor.
Great
Oh,
ass.
Jesus.
Is there white guys with good asses?
Oh, jeez.
Jean-Claude
Baseball,
Van
but
Damme.
Bryce
bro.
Harper, I think, has got a nice.
Bryce
one.
Harper has
Bryce
a nice
Harper has a
number.
good
He's got
ass,
a nice
yeah.
ass, but it's more like solid than juicy.
There's a
Like
dude.
Lowry.
There's a dude I went to high school
John
with.
Cena's got a good ass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
does.
Oh, yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme had the best ass on any white man ever. Like, have you seen him in the 80s? It was insane.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he would show it in movies.
Yeah, he'd always be doing the splits with his big fatty.
Well, there's one scene where he fucks that lady, and then the scene is
Oh
her
my God,
waking
look
up,
it
and
up
he's
real
pulling
quick.
his
Look up
ass into his jeans.
Jean-Claude Van Damme ass. Not on YouTube.
Where?
It might be on
I guess,
YouTube.
yeah, whatever.
Pull up X videos.
His hottest moments?
Yeah.
Should we end up watching his hottest moments?
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Oh,
gonna
look
show
at that
his ass.
thing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Play that shit.
Look at that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, this is called
yeah.
Man Big Juicy Bubble. We're just watching like gay porn now. That's not Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's just a guy with a big ass.
That's insane.
Why do women
This is-
like men's
look,
asses?
it's in
What do,
LA.
what do women do with this? What do they do with this?
You know, they spank them. Yeah. A lot of women are obsessed with the.
Look at
If
that
you're
guy.
dating a woman, they like to put their fingers up your butt.
Yeah, chicks like butt stuff.
Yeah.
They're obsessed with it.
Yeah, they love that.
Because here's the thing: when a woman dates you, she wants to subjugate you and make you less than.
Yep.
So she will try to basically take you down through your own ass.
That's right.
And that is why white women are obsessed with finger stuff.
Are white women specifically obsessed with finger stuff?
I think white women
Black
specifically
women
are
love
finger.
Black women love the finger
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Latina women too.
Yeah.
Asian
They're all
women
freaky.
also.
Yeah, all women. They just love
They just
I just know
love it.
every
wanna
white
get your
woman I've
booty.
dated has like as a bit just been obsessed with like trying to
Is it because it
goose you real quick.
emasculates us?
I think so. I think it's
Scumbag.
I think it's subconsciously trying to take a proud man down.
Yeah.
That's why you got to act like it makes
Trying
you
to
more
fucking-
powerful.
Nice try. Every time, if it happened, if whatever it happened to me, I'd be like, "Ooh, you got poopy fingers. Like you got my poop all
I
over
would
my
shit all
fingers."
over. I'd shit all over whoever tried that with me.
You would turn into a
You
jackass
nasty.
skit.
Oh yeah, truly. Turn her face into a fucking Dairy Queen.
Poopy's
Like she's doing it like this.
and it comes out like soft serve.
Yeah.
Poopies is like, dude, if she gets pooped on, then she's gonna smell bad, right?
That's right, Poopies. Stick your head in the
Very good,
shark.
Poopies. Very
Very
good.
good,
Anyway,
Poopies.
jump out of this plane.
Yeah, Poopies, we're paying you $400 a day.
God, I forgot
That's
about
dangerous
poopies.
to jump out of a plane,
You
right?
have, you have no health insurance.
You guys see this news story? This is
love
fun.
poopies.
What happened?
Kourtney Kardashian reveals she was told to drink Travis Barker's semen to help with fertility. Now that's like Travis Barker and his doctor they're in on this, right?
His doctor's Larry
His
Nassar.
doctor
His doctor's Peter North.
Yeah.
Hi.
His doctor's like, listen, if you want to have kids, you're going to have to film yourself coming in Courtney's mouth 4 times a week. Send me all the footage.
Ropes. What a dumb bitch, though.
Don't they look like characters out of 300? Yeah. Travis Barker and Courtney.
They look like a movie about the future.
They
where
really
everyone's
do.
Fake.
Yeah. They look like they don't walk, like they just hover. And he looks like he rides like a giant elephant or something that has guns attached to it.
God.
She looks like she just sits in a cave all day, just fucking, just takes big shits out of her giant fat ass.
Yeah, you dumb
Women
bitch.
with big asses look like they just take huge shits. I think I've talked about this a little bit. But yeah,
fucking
at this
dumpers.
point, Kim Kardashian just looks like she has to take a giant shit.
I mean, it must be really tough to wipe her ass.
Yeah,
after she
it's a lot of
shits.
real estate.
I know. So imagine trying to get in there.
Yeah.
It's just full of it's all horrible.
Do you think they've ever is their ass so big that they could shit it? It just doesn't hit the ground. Like the whole shit.
It doesn't exit. It doesn't.
It never comes out.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Her
Yeah.
ass is full of expired shit.
Right. It's like when you drop the remote behind the couch, but it doesn't hit the ground.
Yeah.
It just gets stuck against the wall.
It's stuck. Or it's like when you look at like an old trash bin and you've never cleaned the inside of it, so there's just, even if it does come out, there's just residue everywhere.
It just gets smushed together by
There's
your cheeks.
graffiti
Right.
all in her ass.
They got to power wash her ass.
Yeah.
Every month or so.
There's corrosion.
There's corrosion. It's like the
There's those
Statue of
white
Liberty. They have to
streaks,
retrofit
Don't worry,
her
we'll
ass
get this
cheeks.
ass cleaned up for you, Mrs. Kardashian.
Her ass looks like a battery that exploded.
He's a happy, hungry man.
Yeah, he's gonna eat
eating
you.
ass all over the land.
So this is an ass filled with shit. Very interesting.
Oh,
Somebody.
stinky winky. Oh, big ass filled with shitty winky. You guys seen Kim Kardashian's sex tape?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it
It was so bad.
It's so terrible.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Ray J's always just going back to him.
Ray J keeps putting the camera on him and being like, like doing like white boy stuff.
It was a big
Like,
flex.
He's like, hang loose.
Yeah, you could tell that was a really personal piece he made. It wasn't meant for outside eyes,
Yeah. His Kim's mom sold it or something like that.
Fuck off.
Oh yeah. They're
Yeah, it was a ploy.
Yeah, what a bunch of weird adrenochrome sickos.
a great family.
Yeah, did you see she got mad because Northwest on his Minecraft game or his Roblox game, he got an ad for Kim's
That's
sex
right.
tape.
I saw that on the show. I don't even think that's real.
I may possibly.
Well,
not.
you
I mean,
know.
it probably is, I guess,
Right.
but they had a whole episode about it. They never showed like on the iPad why isn't Roblox like a kids game?
No, it's a
I don't
pedophile
fucking
haven.
know.
But why would there be an ad for a sex tape on that?
Because
thing?
a bunch of pedophiles.
maybe Northwest is googling his mom's sex tape.
I mean, maybe Northwest is just like a freak like that. Imagine you're born. Imagine your mom's Kim Kardashian. But
Northwest is a freak, bro.
Is it even possible to look at her like your mom, or do you just do you go jack off to pictures of her
Yeah, dude.
like every other guy?
You wake up, you're like, she's got such dope tits.
right.
I fucking wish I could fuck Kim Kardashian.
Because the only way to escape this, you have to go the other way and be like, oh, I just love a woman with no ass and zero tits. Just a flat white woman. Ugh.
Do you think every time that kid got breastfed, it would do like a thumbs? It would be like, fuck it, I'm the this is every man's dream.
How do you breastfeed through silicone?
I don't know.
How does it get?
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Does it
He
come out, like,
breastfed and
rotten?
tried to grab her hair at the same time.
He pulled it back. He likes to breastfeed face down, ass up.
He's like 60. He keeps trying to flip around to a 69 while he's breastfeeding.
It's the only kid who likes to breastfeed on his back. It's weird.
He pours a bunch of oil to breastfeed.
Oh god.
He's like, can we breastfeed in this van called the Bang Bus?
Like, can you milk yourself into this martini glass and I drink it?
I'm gonna breastfeed through a hole in the wall. Jeez.
You guys see George Bush? They're trying to kill him.
Really?
ISIS. They plotted.
Did
to
they throw another
assassinate
shoe
him.
at him?
They plotted. They wanted to assassinate him in Dallas. They were gonna.
cool.
They were gonna.
ISIS.
How do you kill George Bush? You give him like the Cat in the Hat. You're like, read this.
His head explodes.
try and get to the end of it.
You give him one of those small toys from McDonald's and he chokes on it.
Give him a Rubik's
Yeah, you give
cube.
him a pretzel.
Yeah, he choked on a pretzel right after 9/11.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
went
You
down.
don't put a gate around the pool.
Dumbass. That's how you kill George
That's how you
Bush.
kill George Bush.
You put him to sleep on his belly.
you leave a cat in his room overnight.
Yeah, you just touch the back of his head. It's not fully. The bones aren't there yet. You can hit his brain.
We were sad to announce George Bush choked to death on a fucking horsey pull string toy.
George Bush.
Last night.
George Bush fell in the pool. And,
ISIS plotting to assassinate George Bush.
You don't put away a game of Hungry Hippos.
He just eats it. Yeah, we're sorry to say that George Bush was accidentally left in a hot car last night.
Yes, it is very sad. Someone left out some plastic bags and George got into them and suffocated to death.
George got in a strange white van last night.
ISIS plans to kidnap and rape George Bush.
We told him to beware of stranger danger, but he just doesn't listen.
Apparently they had candy and George is gone.
He had watched McGruff that day. And
He's
it
gone.
just-
He's gone.
Mr. Bush, help me look for this
George
dog.
W. Bush. He's
I
gone.
have lost my
George
puppy.
Bush apparently followed a trail of candy into the woods.
George Bush was on the long
Hugh
AOL
Jackman's just
chat
trying to
room.
find him like in Prisoners. He's like torturing Paul Dano. He's like, what did you do to George Bush?
Yeah, Paul Dano's in just
Paul Dano's just like,
hello, bro. This retarded ISIS guy.
Paul Dano's just like, they're so sweet when they're retarded.
Fuck.
Um,
How'd they try to kill him?
I don't. Who
What was the
cares?
plot?
They tried. They're
show
ISIS.
They threw a shoe at him.
Show Jace this church.
Jace, okay, this is. We thought you'd like this.
Okay, can you put it up on the
Set
big
it up a
screen?
little
big,
so I can
big
see
screen
it?
stuff.
Set it up
Okay.
a little bit.
Oh, well, you set
Big
it up. Bridget.
screen.
Pat-
Sure.
Okay.
So, so pretty much, because it's a long video, so we're skipping a little bit, but essentially, it's exactly what it says. Pastor admits to molesting a 16-year-old over 20 years ago.
Wow.
She then shows up and confronts him in the service. But the guy...
So he confessed it during the service, and then she comes.
So he's doing it like a pastor. He's giving a sermon, but he's like beating around the bush, talking about how like it's...
you know, this guy's
adultery.
not the first bush he's beating around.
Hey,
Somebody feed Devin.
hungry man.
beating around the playing field. All right.
Jesus.
I kill myself. No, but, yeah, so he's like talking about how it's like adultery and like I'm confessing to I've sinned and it's adultery.
He's trying to like big dick it.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's not. And then the
Yeah, he's big. He has a lot of BD energy.
you're just
Big dick energy.
You're in the back of
big
church,
dicking
like,
his
look at
right.
this big dicker.
Yeah, like damn.
I don't
Like
care
what
what
a solid dude that he would say that, bro.
I don't care.
Respect.
I don't care what the brother did. He slangs.
Dude, he's retarded.
So anyway, I guess this
You retorted.
this molestation victim comes up and
Comes on stage.
calls him out
after.
Calls him out on stage right after
for
he
missing
talks
some,
about
for
it.
missing some details.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we-
let's play the video.
Let's watch this.
Does she pull a handgun out?
And recently,
Recently, I went to Whataburger. They have canceled the honey butter chicken biscuit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my last day on earth.
That is an unpardonable sin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need to tell y'all that this will be my last sermon.
Have you ever been to a church?
Executing myself at home.
Jace, you ever been to a church like this? Huh? You ever been to a church like this? Like it's like a weird geodesic dome.
Yeah, no, a lot of churches kind of look like that, honestly.
Interesting church. There's like old men giving massages to younger boys.
What is this, the Freemasons? All right.
and my silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's come to my attention that Permian Panthers is starting quarterback. Is, not going to play this Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be killing myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to let you know I molested a 16. Roll Tide, but I molested a 16-year-old.
Roll Tide.
I just want to say, that girl came on to me. We'll hook him anyway.
In accordance with our church bylaws, I'm stepping down from ministry responsibilities, and have committed to the Lord and now to you that I will submit to the process and recommendations of this board.
So he's resigning.
Yeah, so he resigns. But he says,
look at these fucking fags. Oh my God.
He resigns and then they applaud him.
Oh my
Standing
God,
there.
these fucking faggots.
They give him a standing ovation.
Yeah.
They go, hook 'em horns.
Dude. Just shoot that church up. I'd be so stoked.
They go, the worst thing that ever happened in my life was when Texas beat USC, which was amazing, hook 'em horns, but they were led by a black feller.
Reverend, we just want to say we're sorry that whore bitch did that to you. Honestly, that would be the real reaction.
That's literally the reaction.
I've literally seen that happen.
You've seen
in
it
real
happen
life.
in real life. Talk about that real quick, because I know this.
Oh, this is a great story.
I think I've told this before, but we had a guy who was like 26. He was a coach and he fucked like 4 students. And I knew him. He was a cool dude.
He better be.
He was cool as
He's
shit.
Matthew McConaughey.
Dude, we're like, dude, Coach Tierce is so cool. I hope he fucks me. Coach Tierce. They came forward and the whole school was like those fucking whores breaking up the marriage. And then the booster club made like bumper stickers like we support.
Unbelievable.
KT. Yeah.
All these religious people, like, I heard the girls didn't even spit on it. And they're like, oh my God, Marjorie, you're telling me it was dry sex? Those whores made him have dry sex?
I heard Marjorie, one of the girls came. And I just find that disgusting.
That's disgusting.
I've come once and it's for my son Jakibi. when I got pregnant with my son Jakibiton. Jakibiton Yarborough.
And my other son, Bucky. That's
my daughter's Michaela,
McKenna,
and Mosquina.
Oh, fuck.
I'm teaching Michaela now how to not be a pillow princess.
Yeah, my beautiful son, Hidden Valley Ranch.
I'm about to be a grandmother. I've recommended some names. I think Crystal Light is a beautiful name.
I live by 3 rules: God, buckshots, and backshots.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, we're expecting Crystal Light.
She's expected to be born 5 months premature.
She's a preemie.
She's a preemie. Of course, we had a lot of preemies because our great grandpa he grew up inside of a dynamite factory.
I want a sweet girl, so I've been adding some pure cane sugar into my Dr. Peppers at night.
We have not had a woman born with a uterus in about 3 generations now.
She's about the size of this here Twinkie.
All right, let's get back to this. Look at this.
Yeah, they're applauding.
If you love us, let's talk.
For
Fuck
27
you. Oh my
years, I
God.
lived in a prison. It was not 20 years.
Whoa.
I lived in a prison of lies and shame. Lying to protect the Lowe family. For years, I thought I was a horrible person having suicidal thoughts, not realizing what had been truly done to me. That I was a victim, and I would still be in a prison if my brother, and many of you know him, Edgar Wolf, had not approached me just 2 weeks ago with what he had seen as a teenager that bothered him all these years. His pastor in bed with his younger sister, with t-shirt and underwear on. People knew but were too afraid to come forward, and they have now. The lies and manipulation have to stop. I was a prisoner.
What's she so pissed about? I even said that like a hillbilly. What's she so pissed about?
Yeah, there probably some guy being like, hey, Matthew 15:23 says women cannot speak in the service. So frankly, I have not listened to a word you said, Miss him.
I don't remember reading. I don't remember reading this in the program.
Fuck.
Her family made her walk home that night and afraid they would get struck by lightning in the car. They're like, the Lord will strike down upon me because of you and your sins.
Yeah, Michaela, she sat on a chair while she had her period, and in Leviticus 12, that says that the Lord should kill us all. And that is a just God, and that is a loving God, y'all. And, I just pray that God makes all the gay people die from monkeypox, y'all. I just know he sent AIDS too, y'all. Bless him. Bless his name.
Bless his name. Whataburger. Just say Whataburger after everything.
The Father, the Son, and the Honey Butter Chicken
The
Biscuit.
Father, the Son, the Honey Butter Chicken Biscuit. To the Father, the Son, and the Bucky's Cafeteria. That pulled pork from Bucky's.
So yeah,
Bucky's fudge.
Yeah, so McKenna's her preemie baby's going to be born on one of them rollers for the hot dogs at the Bucky's, and it's just going to live in that for a couple months next to the taquitos.
Oh God. She'll grow.
She'll grow. She'll grow. She'll look a little tan.
His doctor recommended.
We don't really have a crib for McKenna. It's just kind of it's an empty bag of uts.
But she crawls up in there. She loves it.
It's like a ball pit in there. It's a lot of exercise. She gets through if she gets through the Chex Mix and through the Cheez-Its.
But we don't have a shitter, so she gets set by our 8 pit bulls. We just put them in a room and they just have at it.
And we didn't like pit bulls to begin with because they're considered the black people of dogs. But at the end of the day, they are killing machines and they will protect you and your family.
My wife works for a charity that saves pit bulls from black people.
And also, once I realized...
and then we adopt them and we sick them on black people.
It's like a real revenge fantasy.
It's really amazing what we've cooked up here in Lubbock.
We call it reverse Djangoing.
Fuck.
Anyway, we are a cultured people. A lot of the towns here are German names. That is what's so funny about Texas. I had no idea about the German, the German towns.
Well, the Germans moved because they were the third wave of immigrants to New York. So they were, even the Irish were like, hey, you fucking...
So the Germans came to Texas first, named a bunch of towns, and they were like, "This sucks, though." Like,
we gotta get the hell. We gotta get back to Germany to kill all these Jews.
Yeah, the Germans moved to Texas like, "This is terrible. We gotta kill all these Jews."
We moved here. There's no Jews to kill.
They're like, all the people here are killing themselves with high fructose corn syrup and religion.
We have to leave Bratwurst, Texas.
The fucking WASP just convinced them the Native Americans were Jews.
Mm-hmm. No, but we would occasionally, you play like, our district was Wall, Texas, and it was nothing. You go in the town, it's nothing but
with an H
6'4" WALL, but it was nothing but just 6'4" white dudes, just big ass white dudes. That was the whole town.
Interesting.
Because they're just all German, and all their names were like, Frankenberger, or,
right.
Yeah, Hitler, Stevens.
Hitler Stevens.
Coming to the court, number 33, Hitler Stevens. Kid running out with the stash on.
It's a big Jack Adolf Hitler.
He goes, and all the guys in the stands, they're like, he's got a hell of a jumper on him. They go, look at that stroke. Notice the way he shoots the ball with a perfect stroke.
This big Jack Adolf Hitler gets on a lifted pickup truck.
And then that's where they also started the 3-point thing being for Nazis. All these old white guys in the crowd like, 3!
From the sniper.
That's A-okay with me. Look at that jumper.
He hit that straight from the sniper tower. The aim.
Oh man, I don't like that. There's an obvious screenshot out there now of me doing that. With no context.
It's a risky episode.
What are you gonna do? We're trying to get past
It's
this.
risky whiskey.
It's been a rough week.
Need a little whiskey.
Little whiskey. Ooh, little Hitler Whitney. Little Holocausty Smolocosty. Oh, wow, this is delicious pie. That's Phil Rose. Somebody feed Phil. He's just casually going through the Holocaust. Ooh, I love this rhubarb.
That high school's mascot is just a train with a big smile. Oh man!
All right, let's get because do they like kill the lady that's like saying that he
I wonder if they start booing or something.
I was gonna
Yeah,
ask if
that's
they
so
boo.
later. This is
In
what
prison.
she's.
I'm a prisoner no longer.
She starts yelling at the pastor's son in a second, and that's where it starts.
Hell yeah!
Everybody's trying to sit
Remember
down.
that? I know you do, and I have plenty of other stories that I could bring to
All these people are like,
remembrance.
we were told Colt McCoy was showing up. Who's this bitch?
We heard the McCoy family singers were going to show up.
Things to my teens that had never and
this
shouldn't.
whole row just got lightheaded when they stood up.
Yeah, that's right. They had to sit
they
down.
back down.
They're not even sitting down because they don't agree. They're just like, I'm a little.
I'm not supporting my diabetic foot when dead. I got to stand up for a second, get some blood to it. Doctor says I got sludge blood, y'all.
Sludge blood.
I got sludge blood.
Worst part about diabetes is made my whole left foot black. And that's my least favorite color.
The diabetes.
Oh, damn it! This is the black man disease. My brother, he was left out in the cold. He got the frostbite. His whole right foot's black. More like black. These diseases that the black fellers have come up with are killing me and my family.
I say why, guys?
I said why? Why are you doing this to me?
Please make me white and pure again.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, boy.
That's that Jackrabbit West Texas football, yeah.
That's that West Texas young home rectum tough football.
Oh, fuck.
You gotta get up like a
Get up in here like a jackrabbit. You gotta keep your knees back, back straight.
If you don't know, we're referencing the Rootin' Tootin'
football man. It's a video we made, but that's how we
One of our
imagine every guy in West Texas is just that guy. He's just a football coach.
God damn it, boy, you big as shit. I can't eat solid food. Get out there and hit somebody. I have CTE. I have over 400 concussions in my lifetime. I've never rested. I always got back out on the field.
I'm 37 years old.
I am 37 years old. I got the brain. I have the brain of a 100-year-old man. Makes me more prone to violence. And that's why I've been raping all the women in my church. And we got the Panthers play this Friday. If the Panthers don't win state, I'm going to kill myself. Lucky for me, I don't remember day after day.
Doctor says I got something called night Alzheimer's.
The Walls told me we're gonna win on Friday and to blow my wife's brains out.
It's just the sun go down, my brain turns into an Etch-a-Sketch, boy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
God, I almost pissed myself. Holy shit.
Anyway.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, let's watch this rape bitch talk.
Let's watch this lying whore speak.
Saying that about the good pastor.
Dude, my least favorite word is victim.
Fuck.
Victim.
You can't be a victim. You gotta take
one's a
control of
victim.
the ball.
All you gotta do is hold on to that damn football, you whore. My daddy won state, my granddaddy won state, and my great-granddaddy was Hitler.
But that's me, just old Hitler Stevens.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck.
Still the black diabetes. That might be the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I'm sweating.
I am too. I'm like, I'm fucking like gas.
I'm very hot right now.
Because we just inside hell right now.
I don't even drink coffee unless there's cream around. That damn black coffee. Blackfoot.
Oh, fuck.
Allowing blacks to play quarterback was an unpardonable sin.
Warren Moon is the devil. Goddamn black quarterbacks always running around, scrambling.
The only pocket they don't stay in is on the football field. Trying to steal and take from me.
Always leaving the pocket because they got a gun in their actual pocket. Black quarterbacks, they think that football's my wallet.
I'm also the Uvalde sheriff.
I'm also the head sheriff at the Uvalde Police Department.
If you try to go in that school, I will shoot you.
Oh, God.
Hold the line. I'm looking for a run. Hold the line.
Oh, fuck.
Offsides, hog tire.
We're going to go into the school in a Y formation. Wishbone, y'all, wishbone.
Well, it's been a rough week. We made a lot of people laugh here.
Yeah, but that's our job as comedians. To explore the dark.
What are we supposed to do?
We explore the haunted recesses of the mind.
Truth tellers. We do this for you.
We dive in and help you cope with
Nothing
depression.
makes me happier than making people laugh.
I make your life easier and I make trans people kill themselves. It's a win-win.
I do love when comics say that, like, I do comedy to make people laugh. Like, I love making people laugh. It's like, well, you could just, like, go up to all those people and, like, show them Chappelle's show. You don't even have to do anything.
I live to make people laugh. That's why I do a 3-hour podcast where I don't tell a single joke. I just tell a 45-minute story about how bread makes you trans. I'm obsessed with trans people.
That is all comedy is now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but comedy is like now just everyone has a trans bit.
Yeah, it's just you do keto and you hate trans people.
Keto and trans. That's it. That's all comedy.
That's all, yeah. The biggest way to make it in comedy is to get into mixed martial arts. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, back to play that fucking...
God damn it.
Play that liar video.
Never been done. If you can't admit the truth, you have to answer to God. You are not the victim here. I tried to tell someone, but all that was done was cover up. No one ever came to me. No one ever helped me. No one ever got me counseling. I have wanted to talk to somebody all of these years and never. You have. You have somebody that you talk to. I never have. The church deserves to know the truth. This church has been built on lies, but no more. The lies need to stop. I could give story after story after story.
It's been built on Midland football is what it's been built on.
Built on lies. It's been built on hard work, you whore.
Blood, sweat, and tears is what
Blood,
it's
sweat,
been.
and tears. We were short. We were on the 1-yard line. Everybody take a knee. We lost at that damn Astrodome. To that goddamn black team from Dallas.
What you just said is the most accurate thing you've said about Texans. I swear to God. It was always you'd get to state and you'd face the first black team you saw all year.
If it wasn't for goddamn people that are built well and
You mean the state championship at Groban and you're just like, this so fucking black.
God damn it! I can't believe we're losing out there. The other team's got helmets on. We got cowboy hats. Why are we not winning?
Up to the ref. You're out. Ref, they're black.
Come, get him out. Look at him. Goddamn Dallas Carter. Goddamn movie made it look like a bunch of fools. Fuck Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, fuck him.
More like 100 to life for the black team.
Oh, fuck.
I love how we play the rape story and then we just go back to
We keep doing the football guy. We can't. This poor girl can't say anything about it. We're just sorry. We have a riff. Sorry, bitch. Boring. We are riffing here. We have a good thing going. You're not going to ruin that with your.
Have you seen this momentum? Come on.
You even get how you have to run with the momentum once you have it. It's like you got to run with your ball. Get up in there and get up the gut.
Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell.
Had a pretty good season until we ran into that team where a couple of them players were bigger than 6 foot.
Fuck.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Back to this.
Yeah, all right.
All right,
Listen.
you were raped by your priest. We get it.
Let Cry McGee go on.
Okay. Crying McGee.
A partner. If I would have gotten counseling, your dad would be in prison.
Oh, now they're trying to
the son's
silence
It
trying
might
her.
not be the way, but every
Jesus.
time you covered up for Russ Spangle, my best friend was my age when your associate pastor was molesting his 2 daughters.
Damn.
And you know that. You sent him to be a pastor at another church. We can call Melanie right now, and Cassie, her sister. They sat down with you. You sent Melanie.
Every
away.
man there's open
Don't-
carrying. He's like, so you want me to shoot her?
Yeah, they're starting to turn on her.
Yeah, it's
That's
fucking.
exactly-
I know, but you can tell the truth because this is a lie.
You're hysterical. You need to come.
Yeah.
Listen,
My wife.
Listen here, bitch.
listen here. Did somebody not have their pills today? Sounds like somebody needs mother's little helper.
Hey, listen, y'all, I think we know what this is. It looks like it's somebody's timing them up. I think Aunt Flo's interrupting church, y'all. Anyway, throw her in the pit.
Anybody got a barbit?
Wait. Did you just yell, throw her in the pit?
There's just a big, like, Sarlacc pit from Star Wars. Throw her in the pit.
Get her in that damn pit.
Let her down there with the goblins. Just retarded people that keep in cages. Mongo! Feast!
Feast. Right after they throw her in the pit, a bunch of 5,000-pound people on rascal scooters waving the American flag, just scooter by, blasting air horns like.
We will not be replaced,
We
y'all.
will not be replaced by lion horse. She's in the pit, y'all.
She's in the pit. Mongo!
Mongo, you got a good month ahead of you, boy. You about to be well fed.
Oh, fuck. It's like the Rancor.
Mongo.
Fuck.
Oh, God. It's not just adultery, it's another level when it's a teenager. And I will not let this man talk about my wife like that. It happened for 9 years. When she was 15, 16, the sexual grooming started.
Would somebody shoot her with a tranquilizer gun already? For
Yeah, no, they're like,
Christ's sake?
it's crazy. They're like, let the man speak for her
And
now.
that's all we're going to say. Except, just that's
We
it.
have numbers. You can talk to my brother.
That's fine.
That's her husband.
Oh, her
This
husband's
necklace
cutting her off.
was Bobby's.
Husband, listen, I know it's getting a little long.
Husband's like, listen, I know it's a little long-winded rape story.
Yeah. You should try going to dinner with her, y'all. I mean, it's like, finish a story. God damn it. Sorry.
I make my bitch tell me the end of a story first before, like the Patrice bit.
She's getting hung up on a lot of inconsequential details.
Other people in the office might receive.
What's he holding?
The mic, I think.
It's a
necklace.
I'm not trying to stretch
It's like a virginity necklace.
This was Bobby's purity ring,
Pure.
Oh,
which
yeah.
she wore while this man had sex with her. She felt ashamed over the
Jesus.
years wearing the covenant.
Man, this guy's doing such a better
Why doesn't
job.
that guy, take a 38 out and blow that guy's brains out?
Well, they're both
They're men of God.
Yeah.
We were working through
We'll
life.
settle it on the football field is where we'll settle it.
I'll see you at state.
I'll see you at state, you sack of shit.
They think they're both in Remember the Titans right now.
My team, your team.
Strong side. Left side.
Strong side.
You're supposed to be my Superman.
They can't just bamboozle people.
Came to my attention last week that what happened to my wife was illegal.
I've been explaining there are a set of laws that govern this country.
I've been watching a show called Better Call Saul. It's been showing me all sorts of stuff.
It's a show about the white man versus the evil cholos.
It's a show about an innocent white man, white lawyer, man of the law, getting
You want to talk about a victim? Saul's a victim.
corrupted by the Mexicans.
The Mexicans.
They're Mexican corrupting, Brother Saul.
They got a Mexican in a suit on the show.
There's a couple Mexicans in a suit, and they look the same. They're called the twins. And boy, do these fellers mean business.
I go, my God, they made two of them? Two of them Mexicans?
You can't have two. And their boots are scary as shit. I mean,
They got a skull on the tip of their boots. It's so badass.
got their skull on the boots. If I didn't look close, I think them damn boots were snakes.
I saw them twins. I said, God damn, these Mexicans having babies two at once now.
Sorry, y'all, my wife's being a bit of a scholar right now. She being a real a bitch, y'all.
Fuck.
Jesus.
All right,
This is the good
part.
Finish it up.
This is the good.
Well, they're getting to the good part.
It was far beyond adultery. So here's the covenant period ring back. I don't want it in my home. We're done.
Oh, it was nice that he knew like it would make that noise, kind of. They walked
They're
off.
like, all right. So anyway, back to Genesis.
Yeah, they're like, oh, God, isn't us some God he reigns?
Damn, look at that fucking mouth
Holy
breather.
shit. Oh my God.
I expect oh my God, that man's half cockroach.
These people look like human banjos.
Fucking A. There's a fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, it is a lot of welders in there right now.
Yeah, a lot of guys inhaling aluminum every day.
Jay, I told you I committed adultery. I told you it went on far too long.
Did you do it?
Beat him to death.
Yes, we did.
Did you do it?
Beat him to
She
death.
was 14 years old.
Woo!
No, at 16.
So,
Oh shit! He admits that it was 16.
she goes 40. No, it was 16.
He's going to jail now.
Holy shit! He
for
just admitted
sure.
to a crime.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, 16.
Although, what's the age of consent in Texas?
Or statute of
12.
limitations.
Yeah, what is the age of
Oh, there could be a
consent?
statute of limitations.
Also, some states it is
Yeah.
16. Maryland at 16.
I think it's like up to the
Really?
court's discretion,
Yeah.
though. Like
Seems
it's,
like-
they
seems like
make
Richie
those
knows a
laws in
lot about
case like a
this.
I'm
16.
from the DMV. You know,
I know they make those
everybody
laws.
in DMV knows that.
They make those laws in case like a 18-year-old has sex with like a 17-year-old. So like if it's like a 15-year-old having sex with like a 38-year-old, it's
Wasn't
like
that called the
not
Juliet
okay.
law?
Right.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I
If it's
don't
like
know.
19 and 17 if it's
Yeah.
within 2 years.
It's
or
like up
whatever.
to the court's discretion whether or not it was like abuse or something.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So it doesn't mean you could just bang 16-year-olds, Richie.
Okay, Richie.
Richie.
fuck.
Sick.
Come on,
You
dude.
sick fuck.
All right, let's finish this up. And then
I'm going back to Maryland
Yeah.
where I'm safe.
Can you look at the age of consent in Texas real quick?
Yeah.
Just
8 years
wanna know.
old.
Yeah. It's at conception.
It's fucking 17.
17.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so he's going to jail.
He's going to prison.
Yeah, that guy should. Where he should
He
get
should
raped.
be fucking. He should be fucking executed. They should all just beat him to death in there.
Yeah, there's just a lot of that.
I want to see them
fucking
yell at
bullshit.
him more.
All right, let's wrap this up and then
Yeah,
let's
wrap it
move
up.
on to the Patreon because
we've done good work.
Oh Jesus, how long have we done?
Like an hour 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, I guess I'm just so hot.
Time flies when you're fucking. When you're playing that West Texas football, baby.
That's that West Texas, Dallas, Midland.
That's that West Texas pedophilia for you.
That rootin' tootin' pedophilia.
Rootin' tootin' statutory rape.
It's not all true, but that did happen, yes.
That did happen, y'all.
Does this idiot not realize what he's admitting to? It's the ego of being a man of God, right?
I think he's kind of basically doing that thing where he's like, listen, y'all, I come before, we're all weak. We all fall short of the grace of God.
Right.
We skipped that part at the beginning, but that's exactly what
you can kind of get away with anything with religious people,
right?
If you're already like they come see you every week, right? Like you're a part of their lives,
and then they almost like grow close. They're like, oh, God bless him. He must be under so much pressure.
Right.
He regrets it, y'all. He didn't mean it. Yeah.
There's people in the crowd like, first Polanski, now this. They're big Polanski.
They're on tours.
They're like, Chinatown's the greatest film ever made.
Knife in the Water is a cinematic masterpiece, y'all.
I love it. And you're not going to do it. You did the Polanski to my pastor.
If it was up to you, you would have aborted Rosemary's Baby.
You know how good Polanski is? He's a goddamn Jew and I love him.
I ain't flying to Switzerland to hear a good sermon, y'all.
If you motherfuckers think I'm going to fly to France to watch this pastor speak because he had to leave the country because he fucked the girl in the ass at Jack Nicholson's house, you're sadly mistaken.
That girl says he should be forgiven. That's on record.
The girl's mom drove her there. She'll blame that whore.
Oh, fuck.
What are you doing a photo shoot at 14, bitch? Woo! Yeah, I love that this is not the Patreon.
It's crazy.
Texans defending Polanski.
I can't do anything about that except to tell you that if I could go back and redo it all, I would.
I'd do it again.
If I could go back and redo it all, I'd come on her tits.
Doing what the Bible process.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think we could just wrap this.
Is
this
it
guy up.
Yeah, well, let's call it.
Let's call it.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
we'll move over to do a Patreon.
We're gonna get to
episode.
the Patreon, folks.
Yeah,
Join us over at Patreon. Patreon.com/HateWatchPod.
Yep. We are still quick update, but there really is no update. We're still putting together the boxing match.
We're looking for a guy. We have to find the right guy. We're going to gyms lately, and it's kind of hard actually, but
Yeah.
we'll find one.
Yeah.
We'll find one. And Joey's in great shape actually.
Yeah, Joey looks great.
Working out a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know. Yeah.
ran 10 miles.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. He does great stuff. Anyway.
All right.
Join us on Patreon.
See you
Thanks
guys.
everybody.
Thank you.